Hey everyone, welcome back. How is everyone's Friday night going so far? I hope everyone has their coffee and some chocolate. What have you guys been prepping this week? Hello, hello. More canned goods and veggies. Okay. Pet supplies. All right. Oars for the boat, an inflatable raft and anchor. Dog life vests. Awesome. I love that. Spices, canned milks, and cat food. Garden soil amendments. All right. Entertainment preps. You mentioned earlier. Yeah. Yeah, we've been buying DVDs, board games, card games, things like that. That's what we've been getting. Also, like puzzle books. Like I have an addiction to Sudoku. Sean likes crossword puzzles and things like that. So we've been buying things like that. So cat food. You're making and canning mustard. Really? That's interesting. Water, silver, cleaning supplies, powdered milk. You canned barbecue sauce? Love it. Canning beef, procured more PMs, all things HBA, extra linens, and a half quart of firewood. Beautiful. Hey, Dawn Marie. You bought more canning jars. Awesome. Mary Jane seeds. Awesome. Canning dog food. You're canning dog food or you bought canned dog food? Because that's interesting if you're canning dog food. Boggle. Yes, I love that game, Boggle. Yes, I heard about this snowstorm that's supposed to hit multiple states. And we're actually getting hit this weekend with, we're supposed to get really bad thunderstorms this weekend. So we're actually looking at coastal flooding. So, hygiene products, sugar, flour, DVDs, coffee, powdered milk, dog food, and water. Beautiful. You guys are really doing it. I love it. All right. So Trish will be on in a little bit because you know her uh, with the internet and people screwing with her stuff, so she'll be on in a little bit. So there are a few things that I want to discuss, okay? And then she'll be on. All right. Uh, so a few of the things that I want to talk about I have here. Um, Now, apparently, okay, and I say that apparently, okay, there is a U.S. military Boeing C-32B is presently in the air over the UK with a destination unknown. So, if any of you are in the UK, if you can confirm this for me, there are only two of these planes in the entire world, and one of the two has its existence actually denied by the government. And these planes are assigned to the U.S. Air Force Special Operations and are specifically designated for use by a three letter, okay, special activities. And the other plane is to be used solely by the U.S. State Department. And the fact that this plane is now in the air as of today, okay, and it was at noon today, likely means it contains people to be involved in launching something on Russia, okay, on the troops to provoke an outbreak of WAR or around Ukraine or elsewhere. Now, from what I understand, this plane is absolutely bad news. It brings trouble wherever it is sent. Okay. So I wanted to get that out there. All right. Also, there's just so much that has to be said, and so much that has to be brought to attention and brought to light. It really is. Also, this now the Russian Air Force is now deploying numerous fighter jets to Kaliningrad. Did I say that correctly? Kaliningrad. Kaliningrad is a small portion of Russia, separated from the main Russian nation, situated in Europe, below south of Lithuania and north of Poland. And placing these military aircraft at this location puts Russian air forces well within range of European nations that are a part of NATO. So I wanted to get that out there as well. So and then speaking on what we've been speaking on, okay, when it comes to the supply chain, okay, what we're seeing, what we're not seeing, empty shelves, and things like that, okay. This is supposed to be the mother of all supply chain shocks, okay. And this is due to China shutting down the major ports due to the pandemic, okay. As we have also seen and discussed in recent weeks, one place where this growth slowdown is emerging, besides the upcoming deterioration in U.S. consumption where spending is now being funded to record rates by credit cards before it encounters a troubling air pocket, is China and its Rona Zero policy in general, and its Rona locked down ports in particular. But what until recently was a minority view confined to our modest has since expanded. And as Bloomberg writes overnight, the effects of restrictions in China as the country maintains its zero policy are starting to hit supply chains in the region. As a result of the slow movement of goods through some of the country's busiest and most important ports means shippers are now diverting to Shanghai, causing the types of knock-on delays at the world's biggest container port that lead to massive congestion bottlenecks last summer that eventually translated into record number of container ships waiting off the coast of California that hasn't been cleared yet to this day. With sailing schedules already facing delays of about a week, freight forwarders warn of the impact on already backlogged gateways in Europe and the US, and is already also why HSBC economists are warning that the world economy could be headed for the mother of all supply chain shocks. Plus, we also have to deal with the fact that as of tomorrow, a lot of truckers won't be able to go and get goods from Canada. Why? This. So we think we're not seeing things on the shelves now. Just wait. Just wait. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. So, Brandon Walmart still has a store full, no shortages. Brandon, Florida? Chris, is that what you're referring to? I read an article today about hiring teenagers to drive delivery trucks. That's not safe. They don't even really have their license for all that long. How is that even possible? Cariana, what are you doing? Excuse me for a minute. Kids. She's actually not little. She's taller than I am, and she's only 12.
Oh, I'll come in your video now.
Okay. She's coming in the video now. Say hi. Look at the mop of hair. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, she's 12. Yeah. And here's the other one. He's 7. Say hi, Dominic.
Hi.
Okay. Go sit down now, please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get one without beginning your video.
Okay, honey. All right. Yes, I got video bombed.
It's like earlier too. I made you laugh.
Go sit down, you goofball. So
I'll place the water.
No, I don't want any water. I've got coffee. Thank you. It's my niece and nephew. Oh, I totally lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
Mom brain gigging in.
No one here said anyway. I'm just kidding.
Jerk.
No, don't be with my other friends.
Yeah, I know. Well, he's 7 and he's, he takes over the show no matter what. All he has to do is walk into a room, stop twerking, carry on. God help me, please. Say the serenity prayer for me because I'm going to need it. So, if it's not the cat, it's the kids. Yeah, exactly, Darla. Thank you. This is my husband's sister's children. They are here with me now. So,
Been here for like what, 3 days?
Yeah. Go do you. Will you please?
Kidnapping your cat.
You're kidnapping the cat now. All right. Yeah. When is it not a fun night here, Barb? I mean, it's like, seriously. So Congress is considering allowing 18-year-olds to become cross-country truckers. With the 18-year-olds, I mean, sometimes that's when they're just now allowed to have their license in some states. I know here in Florida, you're allowed to get your license at 16, but other states you have to be 18 to get your license. So they're literally going to allow a kid who just now got their license to be driving those big trucks when they're barely new to driving a car. That's ridiculous. Okay, here's something that happened here today, okay, where it honestly really doesn't matter the age, okay? I'm sitting here at the dining room table. The kids are on the couch. Okay, they're watching TV. Hi, Dominic. And all of a sudden we hear boom, and a cloud of dirt and dust flies up into the air. Okay. I run outside. Cariana runs outside. Look to the left, and we have those big blue trash cans that the county gives out. Okay. Look to the left, and my neighbor, his trash can is up by his front door. Okay. We look to the right, and there's a little silver car parked in front of my other neighbor's house. So, and I'm on the phone with Trish when this is all happening. So I go and I start walking over to my neighbor's house, and Carrie-On is with me, and I'm picking up the trash and putting it back into the trash can. And I noticed this guy walking towards me down the sidewalk, and he's just like, "Hey, you need help with that?" I said, "Was this you? Did you do this?" And he's like, "Yeah, my mom was driving and she had a dizzy spell and she's been stroking out." Stroking out? And you allowed her to operate a vehicle? Wait a minute. So I looked down at the ground. She hit the trash can, then came up onto my lawn, onto the sidewalk, and then went next door onto their lawn, and then stopped dead. Just barely missed my mailbox, my trash can, and my neighbor next door to me on this side, their trash can. But she's been having mini strokes and having dizzy spells, and he let her get behind the wheel of a car. Okay. But now going back to 18-year-olds who are just now receiving their driver's license for the first time are going to be allowed to get behind the wheel of a big rig. Is that right? I'm sorry, but I don't think so. That's a little too much. You know what, Tashana? That's exactly what I said. Because when Sean called from work on his break, I told him, and he goes, "I wonder if she had the..." And you know what, Karen? When I was on the phone with my mother-in-law, because I called her, she said the kids weren't outside, were they? I said no, but I don't let them go out front anyway. If anything, they go out back. But yeah. And because we have sidewalks, I can't tell you how many times you see young parents with a coach, or someone walking their dog, or something like that. And then you've got this one who's allowing his mother to drive when she's been having many strokes and dizzy spells. Just driving. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. No. So anyway, yeah, the roads are getting more dangerous. I will tell you this. We live in like a tourist area, okay? Tampa Bay is just tourist, okay? It's just as bad as it is over in Orlando, okay? And we constantly have what we call snowbirds, okay? They live here half the year, they live up north the other half of the year, all right? And they drive like erratically around here. And I'm like, you can't drive the same way that you drive up there down here. You know, I mean, you just can't. And we're constantly driving on a highway here called Highway 19. And Highway 19 was actually named one of the most dangerous highways in the country. And every single day there is a fatality accident on Highway 19. ASMR.
Nessa, Steve, they hate me already. They get used to it.
Yeah, Queen Essence, I agree with you. I have heard many stories about after someone gets this, they are more aggressive and they act very, very strange after they get it. Yeah. Hang on a minute.
I'm a good child.
Since that new rollout of the 5. Well, it's not supposed to get rolled out until the 19th, I believe. Or did they change it again? Oh, thank you, Diane. My candle. Yeah. I always have a candle burning. Yeah, and especially down in Pasco, Laura, you're right. On 19, it's like the congestion down there is so insane. You don't even go down there. You stay out of Pasco County now.
Where is he? It's me playing. He's a Chuck Bucket.
Yeah, actually, the Bell's palsy is from it. Tinfoil tiara, it is from it. So, yeah. Because I've been hearing about Bell's palsy from that more so now than ever before.
Okay, so another plate again. I need ammo. He needs ammo.
Trish will be on probably in the next 5-10 minutes, I guess. The plane that I was talking about before, hang on, let me bring it up again. Where is it? It is called a military Boeing C-32B. They say if you have 4G right now, 5G will work with your 4G. I don't know. I really don't know. Scarshala, what are you talking about? The censorship online is starting to get heavy after that ruling yesterday. What ruling are you talking about?
What are the crowds even like for? When?
You know what, Darla? An all-natural thinner is turmeric because I take it every day. Friend got the jet. One on hand bad, on the other one caused him breathing difficulties, but they found aggressive lung cancer. One lung collapsed, other at 70%. Oh my gosh. Some people's phones just stopped working. Really? What the heck happened? Yeah, 6-gun with the Supreme, was it the Supreme Court, what they did with the testing and the other mandates and stuff like that, because Sean was really, really worried about that. Because they said that they're going to have to start doing weekly testing. And now we said, well, now that they knocked that down, is it going to come to where it's either you get that or they're going to be walked off the job, or how is it going to go this time? You know.
No, so that's all. What help, please, 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 Tessa, please, please, please.
Turmeric is for it's an all natural blood thinner. Whoa. What the heck, Sweet and Spicy? That happened 2 days ago, and then they left chlorine bleach all over the concrete underneath your stairs, and then the complex had the water turned off at the same time. Why the hell would they do that? Stop, guys, please. Are you serious, Corn and Wine? My manager was really nice before the V. After she got really mean, and you had to quit because she was bullying you? What the hell kind of people are these? No kidding.
Stop it.
You were walked out of your hospital job, Six Gun? I'm wondering if that's going to happen with Sean, because you don't know. I mean, they've walked a lot of officers off the job because at first it was, you just have to wear this, okay? And now, to distinguish the vax from the unvaxxed, right? The unvaxxed have to wear this, and they also have to wear a face shield. But the vaxxed only have to wear this. Well, a few of the officers didn't want to wear the face shield. And because they didn't want to wear the face shield, they were literally walked off the job. It's getting ridiculous. I don't know, Jackie, why that happened. Why, you looking to thumb down me? Really? You haven't been able to use your cell phone since yesterday because it's a 4G? Is that why? Through AT&T? Wow.
Well, you can't blame me.
That's interesting.
I got you nothing here.
Are you serious, Six Gun? That's why they did that? Because unpopular leftists were getting downvoted? Are you kidding? My former hospital now has to close 2 days a week because they can't start shifts. Not close, but take any new patients. Wow.
Yeah.
Anna, you know what? If I tell him that, he'll do it. To get a mask with a yellow star on it. The whole thing is ridiculous, and it has been since the beginning. It says right on the box, the mask is not effective. Yes, I know. The antibacterial hand sanitizer is not antiviral. Good point, Darla. Thank you.
My brother's gay.
I'm in Georgia. I filter my water. Is it
He's
safe?
7. Like,
I don't
he's
see why
6 or
not.
gay.
I hope I don't have to upgrade my phone before next year.
No, we don't do this.
Seems like everybody's going to have to upgrade their phones. I know Blackberries don't work anymore. I do know that.
He's 7 and he knows. Yeah, I'll give her 1 minute. Oh, sorry.
I'm pretty sure they said if I had until Friday to upgrade a new phone. Yeah, I think everybody's going to have to, unfortunately, upgrade to that 5G.
And he twerks. Yeah, and he twerks.
All the meats have some disease with them now. Bird flu, mad cow, swine flu, I think. Hang on just a minute. Sorry. Teenagers. Yes, Trish will. Oh, thank you, Larry. Trish will be on momentarily. When, I don't know, but she'll be here soon. Laura, that's terrible. They're putting a wall around the White House so Potato doesn't wander off. You know, I really like to know the actual reason why they put a concrete wall around that White House. I really want to know why. There's got, like, why they kept that the fence with the barbed wire around it for so long. Please ask Trish what about the money we just sent to Afghanistan. Where did that money come from? Our pockets. That's where it came from. You know what, Stephanie Joe? I have a landline. I'll never get rid of it. I'll never get rid of it. For my landline through my cable company, which is Spectrum, I pay $9 a month for my landline. I'll never get rid of it. How do you know if your phone is 4 or 5G? Okay. Look, well, my phone is connected to the Wi-Fi right now, but generally, if you look up where you would normally see the Wi-Fi symbol, when you are out of your range of your Wi-Fi, you'll see something that'll either say 5G or 4G LTE or 4G or something like that, but it's normally in place of where the Wi-Fi, like the little lines for the Wi-Fi are. That's where you'll see it. Yes, Jenny, you're right. It's all about compliance and depopulation. You're 100% dead on. Yeah. Hi, Michelle. You really didn't miss much, Hannah. We were just God bless you, talking about a few things here and there. Oh, right. Okay, Tara, thank you about the Georgia water, the warning that was given out. Okay, now I remember. I don't know. I honestly, I don't have an answer for that. And I wouldn't want to sit here and say, you'll be fine if you do this, or you'll be fine if you do that. And then you go and drink that water and you get sick. I would never want to say, I wouldn't want to do that, because I'm not 100% sure, and I would never want to lead you in the wrong direction or down the wrong path. So can you have the person in the I know, honey. I'm sorry. She's 12 years old. She's playing a video game. She doesn't understand that, she's being annoying and you can hear her over me. She doesn't get it. She's 12. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, Manasa, I am doing a garden. I haven't gotten my butt out there lately, but what I am going to start doing is I got to get to like Home Depot, Lowe's, stuff like that. I want to get more grow bags. Plus, I want to see because our stores, they generally start putting their trees out because I'm going to be planting a lot more fruit trees this year. I have 23 fruit trees on my property right now, and I'm going to be doubling that this year. So, that's what my plan is. Do you connect your landline to the wall? No, it's connected to the router, the modem, whatever that is over there, the internet thing. Yeah, you know what, Jenny? There's actually something that I'm going to be putting in a video tomorrow, okay, that I want you guys to watch, okay? Talking about Joe Biden, Potato, okay, is an actor. There's something that I want you to watch, okay, in a video that I'm putting out tomorrow that's extremely, extremely important. It was brought to my attention, so of course I'm going to bring it to your attention, okay? And I don't want to discuss it right now because I'm live and they can shut me down just like that, okay? So, hi, Janet from Richmond. How are you? Does what phone work when the electricity goes out? My cell phone or the house phone? The house phone, no, because, it's also plugged into the wall, like, electrical socket. But, if the electricity goes out, then no, the house phone wouldn't work at all anyway, because the modem is plugged in electric wise too. My cell phone, yes, my cell phone does work if the electricity goes out. Yeah. Big Fantastic Freddy scheduled for January 23rd. That's what the wall is for. Big Fantastic Freddy. Texas Jay, you're confusing me, hon. Well, thank you, Victorian Edge. It's, listen, mom life, Are landlines even still an option that are not associated to the internet? Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
It was a Forever Rocher.
Distilling the water breaks down the lipids in the cells in the water. I would say drinking distilled water should be okay. Yeah, but isn't it true that you can't drink too much distilled water because it can upset your stomach or something like that? Is that right? Yes, Betsy, I do a lot of greens in my garden. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I don't know what Fantastic Freddy is either. I am blessed. I'm a little confused on that.
Oh, John. Would you buy your game shirt underwear again?
Yeah, Melody K. You know what? I heard about that, and I'm actually going to be reporting on that tomorrow as well. But I have to kind of work around words and sometimes use code words and stuff like that. But you guys pretty much get the gist of what I'm saying. Plus I always leave links in the description box below. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, more fruit trees. Well, listen, for I have a goal, okay? And my goal is to make my property 95% edible, okay? And one of the reasons why is because Sean and I want to become 100% self-sufficient. And that's why, I have 2 greenhouses, 23 fruit trees. I have, I'm completely fenced in my backyard, and I want to have fruit trees around all of the fencing in the backyard. I even have fruit trees out front that I planted. So I want to do fruit trees. I want to do walnut trees, pecan trees, stuff like that. I want to have everything. I want to be completely covered here, completely covered. Sorry. Yeah, the only thing sweet and spicy about that is the only ones who do that is, I believe it's AT&T, okay? And like through Spectrum to have a landline, it's $9 a month. To go through AT&T to have a landline, guess what? It's $84 a month. I'm not paying $84 a month. And I know this because my mother-in-law has AT&T for a landline. She pays $84 a month. It's ridiculous. So I'm not doing it. Hello, new subscriber from the UK. How are you? Are you seeing my writing when I'm trying to tell anybody in this live chat about fluoride? No, I'm not. Trish will be on soon. When? I don't know.
I'll have your chicken ready.
Oh, thank you, TL, about that.
So, are you gonna do a funeral for your chicken? There's 4 actually. Right now, there's 3.
Oh, thank you, Alexandra. I didn't know that. She drank distilled water for 10 years and she's fine. See, I didn't know that. I thought there was a what do you call it? Like there was a thing about distilled water that you weren't supposed to drink a lot of it. Oh, it lacks vital minerals. Okay, thank you, Carrie. See, I wasn't sure about that. Does it have a distinct taste, distilled water? Yes, Jessica, I know. We were talking about that in the very beginning about China shutting down the ports that deal with America. So that's why I said, you know, it now is not the time to be lazy, to be lackadaisical. Okay, it's seriously, please. I hope everyone is as ready as they can be. I really hope they are. Seriously.
Yeah, I turned back the storm.
Duckman, stop it.
Stop dominating.
Go to Walmart, buy basic landline that simply plugs into your wall and it will work without electric. Melissa, really? I've never heard of that. Can you please email me any information that you have on that, please?
I'm just kidding.
JN Galt, no. It's also that, but it's also the trucker strike, but it's also China is shutting down the ports, the cargo and stuff like that, and all the shipping containers that come to America. Wow, Anthony, that's a really great price. $2.11 for hamburger meat and chicken leg quarters for 41 cents a pound. Damn, that's a really great price. Where the hell did you go for that? I need to know. What are the TL? What are you talking about? FF? Oh, right on, right on. Never mind. Gotcha. Yes, it gets rid of needed minerals, but you can supplement them other. Oh, okay. Thank you, Treasure. Thank you. You know what, Sharon, with the fruit trees, um, see, that's why I only put things like in my backyard, in the fenced in area and things like that. Now, the trees that I have out front that are not in the fenced in area, it's all citrus, lemon, kumquat, lime. They don't like that. But all of my other fruit trees, they like, so they won't, but they can't get to them. Why can't I control the noise in the background, Cindy? Because I have a 12-year-old and a 7-year-old, and you can't control their voices. So, or their volume. I've tried. Yes, I have 3 fig trees in my backyard. Mhm. Apple trees do not grow nicely down here. They don't survive in Florida, unfortunately. Trish should be on soon. I don't know. Had to laugh when Blinken used it in a press conference today. I thought you aren't being censored. Why are we? Tony. That's hysterical. Stop. I tried to use soap. I tried the fence. I have like 50 deer in my backyard at one time. Oh boy, Sharon, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's our biggest problem are coyotes. That's what we have a big problem with. We always get them in packs. So I have to constantly watch my dogs all the time. Because those darn things, they jump fence. So. Mike, you're funny. Can't get a cell phone signal in my house or my yard. Yeah, I know. Same here. I literally, if I don't have my cell phone connected to the Wi-Fi, my phone doesn't work. I have to, the only time my phone works, like outside of a Wi-Fi, is if I'm literally like down the street from my house. I have no connection here whatsoever. How do I keep bugs away from my fruit trees? Diatomaceous earth. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, TL. Thank you for saying that. It's really awesome. Hi, Deneen. How are you? You know what, Darla? We have been buying tonic water because the quinine, and because that taken with zinc helps if you're sick with, with the C19. So just in case nobody knew that. Why is China shutting down the ports? They are shutting down the ports because, hang on. Hang on. I just had it. Because of the variant, they said. And that's right here in the article. Because of the variant. Elliot! Hi! I haven't talked to you in so long. How are you? I love you too. Oh my God. I haven't seen you in so long. Where the hell have you been? The Trucker Strait starts the 23rd, from what I understand. They're supposed to come to a total standstill on the 23rd of this month. Yes, I live in Florida. I have all types of fruit trees. I literally have papaya, I have mango, I have soursop, fig tree, banana tree, pineapple, lime, kumquat, orange, tangerine, lemon. I have just about everything you could possibly imagine. Blueberry, raspberry. I have grapes. So, yes, Kicking It Homestead, you heard that correctly. But I will be talking more about that tomorrow, okay? No, the door didn't shut on its own behind me. It was the cat. Sean's cat Binks has a tendency to go behind doors and shut them on their own, on her own. Guys, quit. How soon do I think there's going to be a noticeable increase in lack of goods from China? Probably within the next, I don't know, week or so, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know, we're already seeing a lack of goods. Can you imagine what it's really going to be like? You know, am I allowed to have chickens? Yeah, we can have chickens, but we can't have roosters. And the chicken coop cannot be seen from the road or seen by neighbors. So try and figure that one out, because I can't. So it's kind of like, you know, why even bother? Oh, Tammy, I'm so sorry, honey. These aren't my grandkids, though. They're my niece and nephew. Hush. Yes, but I don't have an apricot tree. That's on my list of buying this year. Yes, really, Tara, coyotes. Yeah, you would be surprised. We have a lot of deer here as well, but not so much in neighborhoods. You see them more like on the side of like the roads, like when you're driving, because there's more of what do you want to call it? Wooded areas. This one time at band camp, I forget, stop it, Elliot. Already you're starting with those one-liners. I love it, and I missed it. When the Duckman, the trucker strike is on the 23rd. They're going to start stopping the truckers from going over the Canadian border starting tomorrow on the 15th. And the truckers are going to, they said they will start to stop. They will come to a complete stop. Hang on. Starting on the 23rd. And here is Trish. You are welcome, Sissy. I love you. I heard Florida has problems with pythons. Yes, we do.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I am doing well. Guess who's back? Elliot.
Elliot. Hi, Elliot.
Now, Dominic is saying hello to you too, my nephew.
Oh, hey, Dom. How you doing, Dominic?
You want to come say hi? Come say hi real quick, and then you seriously
Guys,
just
I'll be right back.
and then zip it, okay?
Hey,
Say
Dominic.
hi. Okay.
You.
And then, come here,
All right.
miss. And this
Hello,
is my
hello.
niece.
Oh.
That's Cariana.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hi. I've heard a lot about you. Awesome. Nice to meet
She
you.
talks about you like nonstop.
Oh, God. Right?
Like nonstop.
Tell her enough's enough, please.
Go play your video games, goofball.
Right? See ya. Bye.
Life.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
Okay, guys. Okay. Shh.
Hey,
You,
Rachel.
you have no
Hello,
idea.
everyone.
You have
Huh?
no idea. You have no
Oh, I
idea.
don't want to know. I don't want to know. No, I don't want to know. How is everybody? Everybody good?
I've been trying to keep up with comments. It's not easy.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that's all you. Anyway, how are you tonight?
Oh, trying
Yeah?
not to let my hair fall out. Is it showing?
You get coffee. I haven't
It's
seen you
cold.
since.
It's cold.
Oh, well, go fill it up. Go get it.
All right. Thank you.
Go get it. My God, I can't have her on here without coffee. That's just wrong. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm late. Not really. I think my new normal is going to be 8. It's the way it's working out for me. I'll do what I can if I can to come on earlier other nights, but I think my new normal is 8. Anyway, if anybody has anything they want to ask or discuss, throw it in the comments. I have not had a chance to look at any of them until I said hello. So what do you guys think about this trucker thing? You think it's actually going to happen? I don't know. I'm kind of half and half on it. All I can really say is be prepped for it. That's what I've done to, the best of my ability. I suggest you guys do the same. Really, I have no idea. It's a likelihood. Let's put it that way. This whole Russian thing, I think, is much more likely. And yet, nobody really wants to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it either. But for some reason, the United States can't keep their nose, and I don't mean the individuals, I mean the government. We can't seem to keep our nose out of other nations. Right? We got to send them a ton of money. And then, oh, I don't know, start a war. You think that's where we're going? I do. Sadly, I do. Why would our nation send a bunch of missiles to another nation beginning with a K? Why would we do that? Why? Or to another nation beginning with a U to set up a defense system there that's very, very close in proximity to a nation with an R? Do I think they'll do it? Yep, I do. Or at least put us in jeopardy by doing it. And do I think Putin would react to that? Yep, I do. And quite honestly, he should. Not to us, the people, but all he's doing is wanting to protect his own nation, his own country. He should. Our people should too. But guess what we're not doing? We're not protecting our own nation, and we're not making sure that there's food here for our own people. We're selling it off to everybody else. At rock bottom prices, by the way. So damned if we do and damned if we don't. Even if we don't have one, how much food are we going to be left with after they're done selling it all off? Good question, Nancy. Why do I think they're building a concrete wall around a big white building? Why do I think they're doing it? Very simple. Very simple. It's 4 letters long. Begins with F-E-A-R. Fear. They are afraid. Why are they afraid? We've said this all along. There's more of us than there are of them. They're afraid. And you know what? They ought to be. They ought to be. Because when all this happens, whatever it is going to happen, when it all happens, do you think people are gonna rise up, show up, do something? Yeah. Yeah, I do. To Terry, she just asked how Sane is doing. Friend Sane. 2, maybe 3 days ago was the first day that he squeezed his mama's hand.
Aww.
That was awesome. That's all they got, but that was enough to keep them going. The following day, he squeezed her hand as well as opened his eyes for the first time. Yeah, they got to see his blue eyes. That was awesome. Since then, honestly, I've been out straight and I have not had a chance to check in with them, so I don't know. But if you go to the GoFundMe page, even if you're not donating, that's fine. There is updates on there. So click on the updates and you will be able to see how he's doing. I don't know as of yesterday how he is. But that was the update from Wednesday, I believe. So he is not out of the woods by far. He is not awake. He is really not off the ventilator. He was intermittent with opening his eyes. But he can hear them. And that's good to know. Really good. So do I think the price of precious metals are going to skyrocket? They're going to go up. I think the one with a G is going to lower still a little bit. That's why I haven't really been pushing that. The one with the S, I think it's going to go up, but they have a unique way of suppressing it. So just hang in there. Don't sell anything. Just wait.
Hey, come on.
I'm just looking to see if there's anything in here. Autumn, what are you prepping this week?
I did more meats. Excuse me. I did non-perishables and vegetables, and I got my food saver out, and that's what I did. It took me 2 days, but I got everything done. Yeah, so both of my freezers out there are completely packed solid. You can't get another thing in them.
Yeah.
And then we got more pet supplies in. And then next week, I'll be doing more non-perishables because I can't fit anything more in the freezers. So we'll be just focusing on more non-perishables. And we're going to be getting in a quart of wood. So
Nice.
for the, if we have grid down or lose electricity or anything like that, we'll be able to cook outside.
All right, I'm hearing that I sound muffled. Do I?
No.
Okay. I don't know what the issue. Amarna asked an interesting question, and pardon me for chuckling. Are banks willing to finance manufacturing coming back to the United States? Really? Come on, Amarna. No. No, they don't even want small businesses, never mind manufacturing. They don't want us to be able to produce a damn thing. They don't want us doing it. What do you think? Clinton sold off all of our manufacturing facilities and sent everything to China in what, 92, 93, 94? One of those. They don't want us doing it. That's not the ultimate goal. And there's no bank that's attached to the central bank that will be allowed to give a loan to anyone to open a manufacturing company. Won't be allowed. I love it, but it's not going to happen. Somebody mentioned not going to a rally on the 23rd. I didn't know there was one, and I still don't know that there is one.
No, I didn't know about it either. Yeah, you know what, Jazzy Faye? That's a really good point to bring up. Everyone, please be skeptical of meat deals. Check to see if there's multiple stickers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love how they do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Idiot. Total idiot. Is it true that China is buying up our farmland? Yeah. And they've been doing it for the last 15 to 20 years. As much as they can get.
Him and Billy Boy.
Yeah, but China started it, actually, not Billy Boy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, if this is building back better. Darla.
Duckman lost his job 23 years under Clinton. Yeah, a lot of people did, buddy. A lot of people did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sold the USA. Period. He just sold it out. He didn't care. Why do you think I so lovingly talk about him? Yeah. So we were talking about preps earlier. I'm still prepping preserves, believe it or not. I've been doing them like crazy. And now that I've done them, blueberries, red raspberries, and now strawberries. Now I have to restock my sugar. So that brings me to a topic for tonight. I sent both you and some of the mods an email that said, prep the white stuff. And I don't mean snow. Sugar, flour, salt. Sugar, flour, salt. You may have some. You don't have enough. Trust me, you don't have enough. What's coming is going to be so damn ugly that you're going to need to start making things at home. You're not going to have a choice.
Yeah.
Many of you may already do that, but you're going to really need to longer than you think. So what I'm going to tell you, this is what I did. I went down and I looked at all my white stuff, okay? Sugar, salt, and flour. And I basically just wrote down how much I have, how many cups, how many pounds, whatever it is, however you lay it out.
Yeah.
And then take it and double it. Double it. Because believe me, you don't have enough. And if you think you're running low, triple it. Start with your sugar, then with your flour, then your salt. Because those are the order that you'll probably run out of them anyway. So why those? First off, they're really cheap right now to get. Second, what's coming is going to be so amazingly ugly. It will make your head spin, your hair fall out, You'll want to rip your eyes out when you're done seeing the prices. Okay? So do it now. I'm not trying to create fear. I'm telling you the reality of it. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to pussyfoot around, as they say. Okay? I'm not here to do that. Get those 3 items. If you don't have them, you need them. And yes, flour doesn't last that long. I get it. But if you put it in an oxygen-free environment, just the flour, not the salt, not the sugar, only the flour. Do it that way. Make sure you either suck out all the air, which you want to anyway, or put an oxygen absorber in there. And that stuff will last you a good 5, 6, 7 years. It really will. It may diminish a little bit in quality. If you're making bread 5, 6 years down the road, it may not fluff up as much, but it will still work. It will sustain life. So get those 3 items. Yeah, it's going to be very ugly. And yes, I know wheat berries last longer. Most people don't have a grinder. If you have the access to that, grab some. But salt, sugar, flour are very cheap right now. They are going up though, I will say that. When I was buying salt in the 1 pound cylinders that they sell, I was getting them for 42 cents.
Yep.
It's pretty damn cheap. So I stocked up on as many as I can. Now I'm looking at it, it's 69 cents. So 69 is still cheap. Go ahead, 50% more
Yeah.
than what I had paid before. So just get it.
Yeah.
Get it now and put away as much as you can.
Yeah. Oil as well. Everyone keeps saying, well, what about oil? Yeah. You know, if you can make ghee, you know, because that holds indefinitely. But obviously, if you can't make ghee, you know, stock up on your olive oil, your vegetable oil, your peanut oil, whatever oil it is that you like to use. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. Guys.
Dirty white boy. Love you. He mentions put your flour in a brown paper bag, squeeze the air out, and then use the vacuum sealer on it with the, you know, as a food saver to vacuum seal it. That's what I do. And the reason why you put it in a brown paper bag is so that you don't end up sucking the flour into your machine because it can ruin it. So yes, take one of those lunch sacks, you know, the lunch kind of paper bags. And I put 8 cups in each bag, and then I folded it over onto itself with 1 piece of Scotch tape, just one, and then put it in the vac and seal bag and suck the air out of it, squeezing it a little bit, flatten it out enough, and then I just stacked them up.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And I did 8 cups per bag because most recipes call for 4 or 8, depending if you're going to be doubling the recipes.
Right.
So,
well, generally, a loaf of bread is 4 cups.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I did, you know, it that way.
Yes, flour can be frozen. I freeze my flour to kill off whatever's in there. Yeah. And then I have all of mine. I'm going to tilt you up real quick. You see all that? That's all flour, sugar, okay, and stuff like that up there.
Do you have more than that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have a lot. I have a lot more. It's just all I could fit up there.
If I start seeing it in 5-gallon buckets, then you're okay. If I don't,
well, I've got about 25 5-gallon buckets out in the garage that are not full yet, so I haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay. So some people are asking if flour can be frozen. Some people do put it away that way initially, but when you take it out, you need to leave it out for quite a while. I don't do that. Just put in an oxygen absorber. You don't really need to.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as what's coming, Okay, fine. I'll say it again. WW3 potentially, and a massive increase in prices, because even if that doesn't happen, the dollar is declining every day. I'm not talking about the price on the Dixie that they can manipulate. I'm talking about your purchasing power of the dollar. It
Right.
is declining every single day. And if you don't see that by now, by going to the grocery store, then really, you need really thick bifocal glasses, honestly. If you don't see it, I can't help you.
Right.
It's not just empty shelves. It's major price increases. Look at the meats. That's indicative of a declining dollar.
Sicilian girl, I got your email. I did not forget to call you. Okay. I've just been a little crazy pants over here with these two. Okay.
Yeah. And also they're mentioning cornmeal and yeast. Yes.
Yes.
Get them.
Yeah.
I did the yeast in the small packets that you can just stick in the freezer.
Yeah. Yeah. The rapid rise
Yeah.
yeast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. I have a good supply of that.
I have a good size block of the other as well, but
Right.
pretty
And plus the flour, you use that to make your pastas and things like that too. So.
yeah, but at the same time, pasta is still relatively cheap right now, provided you can find it.
Right.
So
but
if you can, grab the kind you like. I did a lot of spaghetti pasta, angel hair, and regular spaghetti pasta. I put them in Mylar bags. I did 3 pounds per bag. I laid them out nice and flat, threw in an oxygen absorber, stacked them up, put them in a bin.
right.
I've got to have at least 100 bags of that, which is about 300 pounds of pasta.
Right. Thank you, Carson. Yeah. I did what I said I was going to do with the Mylar bags with all of the iced tea mixes, the Gatorade mixes and stuff like that, and the oatmeals. So now I'm, and I did all of the, the meats and the vegetables and everything like that. Everything's in the freezer. I've been just going nuts. Even with these guys here, I'm still going. I mean, I've got orders coming every single day, because I order everything online. Orders. I mean, the kids this morning, we got another delivery. All right.
Rachel is asking.
That was you, Dominic. I know.
Rachel is asking, can you do that with any pasta? I assume you mean what I did. You can, but I stick to the stuff that doesn't have pointy ends. What?
No filling.
No, I stick to the ones that don't have pointy ends on them, because if you use Mylar bag, those pointed ends, like rotini pasta, different things like that, the shells, they all have pointy ends and they will poke right through those Mylar bags. So I don't care how thick of a mill you pick, they will poke through. I try to stick to spaghetti or elbow macaroni because there's no points on them, really. By the time you lay them in there nice and flat, I'm sure everything is going in, spaghetti's going in the same direction and you're good. That's a good question. Amarna, how much worse is or are the economies of Turkey and Lebanon going to get? And when is it going to rebound? Well, 5, 10 years, maybe. They're only in their declining phase now. It's bad, but it's not as bad as it's going to get. 5 to 10 years. The question is, are we going to get like that? Yep, or worse. Venezuela, that's more what I'm expecting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Somebody mentioning that McDonald's near them is hiring at $21 an hour. That sounds nice, but when you can't afford to buy food, by the time you're taxed and you bring your money home, and you can barely afford to fill up your gas tank to get back to work after buying your food, it doesn't do you much good. So it really doesn't matter that it's $21 an hour. What matters is how much is the food going to cost you to get, and how much is it going to cost you to pay your bills, lights, heat, rent, whatever. All of that stuff is going up and up and up. It has not stopped going up.
Especially like, because I mean, Andrew, he works for my sister-in-law. She had, the family business. He's making $15 an hour climbing trees and cutting trees down.
Which is pretty dangerous.
Yeah, and he's making $15 an hour, and McDonald's is $21 an hour.
Well, that might have been a manager. I don't know. It's hard to know really, but even so, depending on the area, if that was California, I could see it.
Oh my God. And he literally works like 50 hours a week. I mean, it's like insane, this kid. He's never home. Hey, Stace. Cupcake Girl is here. Yay.
Hey, TL, what's up? She just wrote, stick a fork in me, I'm done.
I think we're all done.
Oh, believe me. I get it. You got to keep going. So if you need to vent, you know where I am. Sweet and spicy. God, I love you. She wants me to explain the New World Order and why they want to make Canada, the U.S., and South America and Mexico into one country. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not. We are talking a long episode for that, because for most people, I'm going to have to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So not today, but if you want, we can make that a topic coming up. Okay. Thank you for the topic. I'd love to do it. It's not tonight.
What non-perishables have we bought? Everything you can possibly think of. No, only prep with what you actually eat. You know what I mean? Don't be buying stuff that you're not ever going to eat or you've never eaten before. Or, you know what I mean? What's up with the 10-foot concrete wall around the White House? Debbie, I think we're all trying to figure that out. Some say so it's potato can't wander off anymore.
Yeah, he's in a bunker.
Now he's in a bunker.
Probably still on the pot. What's up with that? Very simple. I said it before. FEAR. And they ought to be. Right. They ought to be. And that is correct, Cyan. They have been talking about that since Bush's term. That is correct. But isn't it amazing how it just got done like that? Yeah, they've been planning it for a bit, but no, geez, they don't have much money, but they can find a way to allocate money for that.
Oh, yeah, right. The site that Jungle Jim went on stated that the wall was so they can refurbish a fountain. You're going to build a concrete wall around an entire... I'm going to shut up because I'm going to get in trouble.
Yeah, like they say, if you believe that, I have a bridge to sell you. I'll sell it to you really cheap.
Whoa. Elliot, that's a good. Oh, okay. I like that. Did you see what he said?
Yeah, I did see that.
I want to change the scheme of the day.
Why isn't there a wrist
I don't like the color.
macaroni?
Mom just put it to a weird color.
Anthony, what are you talking about? Wrist macaroni? What's that?
Mhm.
Being
Um,
a wise ass, 5 to 8 hens. Okay.
so what else are you looking at prepping next week? You need to be prepping every week.
I know. Well, I got to wait till payday, but just more non-perishables. Okay. I'm good on cleaning supplies. Yes, I know. Me and actually Dirty White Boy were supposed to be going to the silver shop. It was a little hard for me to do anything this week because of those two. But we're going to be going to the silver shop, the coin shop this week, coming up on Sean's day off. And then non-perishables. I'm down to 9 months worth of laundry supplies, so I want to get back up to a year on that. And then
Stop, no.
I don't know what else from there. I don't. Probably more kid-like food, because they've touched the chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
They touched the chocolate.
Should have a lock on it. Like the gun cabinet, you just put a lock on it.
Yeah. As for the tonic and zinc, I take a 50 milligram of zinc, and just Schweppes has the small glass bottles of tonic with the quinine in it. They're literally like this big. The little bottles of the Schweppes, it comes in like a 4-pack or a 6-pack or something like that at the grocery store. That's all you need. Just drink it down with the zinc.
I have yet to do that.
What, the zinc with the tonic water and with the quinine? Yeah, Sean heard about it from some doctor, and so he's been stuck in the house with tonic water, and it tastes like, it's disgusting, but I do it every day with a zinc, and it's nasty.
Yeah.
I'm just driving around.
Now, if you could take it with coffee.
Oh my God. Don't ever say.
What's wrong with that? Do it with coffee.
Nope. Do I take D3 and iodine? Dana, I take 25 vitamins a day. I take a lot. But yes, I do take D3. Iodine, no. I do have it though.
Carmen, since they're saying that we will all eventually get the thing, I wonder what meds to stock up on for it.
Are you talking about the Rona?
Uh-huh. Maybe type that into the comment section if you wouldn't mind. What they can take for it. You know what to take.
You mean what we have in our medicine cabinet?
Yeah, just.
But if they can't get their hands on it, what?
Well, he asked what to take. That does not.
Well, let me go get it so I know how to spell it. So.
Well, you don't have to because other people are doing it. So thank you.
Oh, right on.
Thank you.
Dawn Marie, you had it 3 times? Why didn't you tell me this? God.
Yeah, Stephanie Joe mentioned she has a list for that.
Okay, yes.
We have it here too, but Stephanie, if you wouldn't mind emailing me what you have on yours, I'd love to see it.
Yes.
We love your info. It's always good.
Yeah, Stephanie Joe, not a lot of people know that she's an herbalist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It's always good to know that I have the right list. So if, she's sending over something that I've already got, that's really good info and confirmation to know I've got the right stuff. So. Oh, nice. Kimberly, prepper closet has a lock on it. Nice.
That's
Only mom
awesome.
and dad have the keys. That's a very good idea. Can't blame you there.
Narda 500. You're emailing me. Hang on. You know what? I'm going to check right now.
Yeah, for anybody else, okay. For anybody else that's trying to sign up for the newsletter, I've been out straight, but I do have a list of you guys, and I will be getting back to you as to how to actually sign up for it. I know a lot of you have emailed me. I've got you on the list. Let me just get past this week, and we'll, respond to each one of them. Also, just so you guys know, if you have not already, Autumn, I think in your description box you put a link to my channel, right?
Yes.
Okay, so where are we here? What I was going to say is go over to my channel if you can. If you haven't signed up, do so. If you have signed up, awesome. But what we're looking to do on that is we're starting a silver, SILVER, raffle every month. So sign up for the newsletter on my channel. It's $2, guys. $2 per month, $24 for the year, prepaid. You're in the silver raffle for the entire year. And as many that want to be in it, be in it. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. But you get the newsletter for free. The silver raffle is $24 for the year. So $2 a month. On my channel, go over and watch the last 2 videos I did. There's one that's the color is silver, and one the color is orange. Watch both of those. It will tell you how to sign up for the silver raffle. And for each 100 people that we have signing up for it, we will add more raffles every single month. So it's all silver all the time. And they're all really good. Anything from walking liberties to silver and gold walking liberties. They are a combination of silver and gold. So go over to my channel. You will win back more than what you pay for with 1 full year on 1 coin. So go over, sign up for it, watch those 2 videos. It will tell you how to sign up for it. Very easy.
Elliot, stop. I'm going to make sure I'm pronouncing her name right. Where is it? Narda 500, can you do me a favor? Can you email me right now and say, hey, with your screen name, so I know that it's you, please? Because I checked my email and there's nothing from you, or even in my spam. Okay, please email me.
I totally lost the chat here. Completely got knocked out.
Yeah, rationing is hard to do. even right now, it's hard to get into that groove. I've done it, so I'm used to doing it, but wow, it's hard to do.
If you have any questions on there that need to be, because I can't get back into the live chat for some reason.
Really?
Oh, never mind. I am now. Finally.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Yeah, I got booted, man, and I couldn't get back in for nothing.
CB, 2 newsletters. What the hell? You guys are going to have to start emailing me because I'm not getting any of your emails. I'm over laughing for no reason, looking at for an excuse.
Yeah, so people mentioning about keeping small bills on hand, I would strongly suggest that and some change. Why? Because they're not going to be giving change pretty soon for just about anything, and in a lot of places they're not now. So you can save yourself some money. And if you get a chance and you need to supply yourself with some painkillers, get them soon. Tylenol, Advil, Aleve, anything like that, because they're becoming more and more, shall I say, missing from the shelves. So, a few of them in the small little envelopes for bartering. The rest of them, just make sure you have plenty for yourself.
I will send it to you as soon as we're done here, okay?
People asking on the 195 club update, that is January 20th, that I should be getting something, so you guys will be getting it when I have it. So I should be getting it on the 20th.
Taking the aspirin is good for stopping blood clots. It's a blood thinner. But so is turmeric. I take turmeric every day.
Yeah. Tara's mentioning that the shelves are cleaned out on OTC meds. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah. People have mentioned that across the board. And, you know, when parents can't get what their kids need, kids meds, then they're going to be freaking out.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing worse than seeing your kids in pain or hungry. And pretty soon, you're going to see the hungry a lot more than you think.
Oh, yeah. Even vitamins right now are so hard to come by. Because I am really big on taking vitamins. It is impossible for me to find the vitamins that I take every single day to restock and replenish my stock. It's impossible. All I can get are like the real small bottles. It's impossible to find them. It really is.
Yeah. For those of you that haven't, I'd strongly recommend you start looking at Rose Red's video with regard to making ghee. Ghee. It is one of the best, but not only, form of oil that is shelf stable pretty much indefinitely. So if you're looking for a fat that you need to have for cooking, you want ghee. It's really nothing more than reduced butter. But you take actual butter that you buy in the store and watch her video. She's very scientific about how she does it, but it's very easy to do. And follow the video. Rose Red Homestead ghee. So Google it. You will not regret it. It's excellent, and you'll have it for life. So it's not expensive to do. And yes, she has a lot of great videos. She's great. Awesome.
I have thought about building a solar oven. I have thought about that. Yeah. But right now, what I got, like what Sean got me for Christmas, I have the entire setup for grid down cooking. I've got all the cast iron. He got me all of the Lodge cooking set that I need, even the tripod to hang over the fire pit with the
Yeah.
chains that come down with the
Yeah.
all of the Lodge things, you know, like the Dutch oven, the thing so I can make homemade biscuits, stuff. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. The homemade biscuits, the Lodge homemade biscuit tray, that, you know, and all that stuff. So I have that now, you know, so I was so excited to get that. So excited. It's the one thing I wanted for Christmas. It was the one thing I wanted. Thank you
Well,
so
that's
much.
at least you have a grid down cooking.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Well, now we have 4 different ways to cook for grid down.
Good.
Yeah. Funny question, but because silver is an antibiotic, wonder if you were sick, could you just pour on? Ah, darn it, I lost it. Pure silver coin. Saw man use one for toothpaste. I don't know.
Don't know. If you guys have anything else, we're getting to like 10 minutes before 9. If you got anything you want to ask or have any questions, let me know. We're also doing a new section on our current newsletter for the year, which is entitled Ask TRISH. But you can be asking Autumn too, just so you know. But there are all kinds of questions that maybe you tossed in the chat and maybe we didn't get to for one reason or another. Or maybe it's something that we can't really answer on here because you'll get booted. Just toss it in the comments again, and we, you know, either here live or in the comment section. And we're scrolling through it and we're taking the questions and we're putting them in the newsletter. So for those of you that have questions and want to know what our opinions, thoughts, or answers are, we're doing that.
Right.
So
Elizabeth, I don't know where my husband bought me my Lodge cooking set. He bought it for me for Christmas, so I'm not sure where he bought it. Put it over skillet to brown pizza and biscuits and such. Yeah, the thing that he bought me, it's a muffin thing, and I can make muffins and biscuits and stuff like that. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to use it.
sweet and spicy on the 2 constitutions for the U.S. We can make that a whole episode. I won't do it tonight for the next 10 minutes, but we can make that a whole episode if you want.
Oh, wow, Annie G. I would have never knew that.
What's that? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would have never known that. Huh.
Mhm. Yeah, I've heard that. Huh.
Should we start to accept silver for payment at my garage? Wow, Dave, that's a really good question.
You know what I'm gonna say?
All
You don't
right,
yet. Yeah.
but
Make sure you know the going rate though.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going
And
to say that.
and make sure you know how to test it, because I'm sorry, but there are people that, might give you phony stuff.
Yeah.
So just know what it is, you know.
Well, thanks a lot.
Michelle, did you hear about the Russian war submarine off the Virginian coast? Oh yes, I did. Yeah. I've often said that I'm more concerned about them than I am about anything else. But I can't blame them. I can't blame Putin for any of this.
No. Mm-mm.
Have I heard of seed trades at libraries? Yes, I have. In fact, the town that I come from, they do it as well. Not usually until very early spring, but they do it. I think they should be doing it during the winter so that people can get ready. Oh, nice. Charles scored 5 bottles of NAC for $80. Nice job.
Whoa, that's a good price.
Nice job.
Geez, I've been paying $30 a bottle for it.
Really?
Yeah, when I find it. That's the thing. Yeah, Greg, good luck trying to find wet cat food anywhere. That's been an ongoing issue for over a year. It's ridiculous. Have you tried Chewy? Seriously.
For those looking for my YouTube channel, it's in the description box. Just click on it.
What do you think we'll hear from the administration about the economy this coming week? I have no idea.
Very similar to what I think Fed Reserve will say. Oh, we're going to taper, we're going to stop, we're going to slow down. Don't worry. No, they're not. Basically, whatever you hear, it's a lie. Whether it comes out of Biden's mouth or Powell's mouth. I don't care who it is. How do you know they're lying? They're talking. That's what they're doing. That's all they're doing to you guys. They're lying to you.
I'm back.
I honestly don't know if Biden would know if he's telling the truth or not.
Thank you, Charles. Check eBay. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm looking up that Puritan's Pride for vitamins because I seriously, the vitamin shop, they're like wiped out of all of my stuff that I buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I ordered some stuff online and I needed more turmeric. I got a bottle this small and I paid $25 for it.
No.
It was like, are you serious? So the prices have gone up and the bottles got smaller.
That's usual. Drinkflation. Yeah.
I know.
We're used to it.
But I like going through them because it's organic.
Do we think that there'll be an LD next?
No,
Yeah, I do.
Go get us
When? I don't know. I don't know. I do think they'll do what they can to catch us off guard, though. So just be prepped, be ready, act like it's going to happen this week. You know, take whatever it is that you have for holes and go and fill them.
I
You
didn't
know,
need Mickey Mouse.
salt, sugar, flour. Concentrate on those. Trust me, you will not regret it. In the order: sugar, flour, salt.
Yeah.
Those are the order you're using it for the most part.
And how many rounds are you planning on scoring?
So
Hawkins Hills, can you email me and tell me where I could even get that stuff, please? Thank you, Sunstar. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Charles. Seriously, Hawkins Hills, can you email me, please? My email address is in the description box below, because if that's the case, I will start doing that. Capone, please give me my hair tie. And because that would save me a lot of money. Seriously. Thinking about buying a taxidermy squirrel, naming it Autumn. Thoughts? Jerk. You're a shithead. You know what that reminds me of? That movie Funny Farm with Chevy Chase. Mm-hmm.
Amarna asked a question. When do we think those ships on the West Coast will be unloaded? You want my real answer?
It's sitting there forever.
You want my real answer? The ones you see are just a tiny, tiny portion. They pushed them about 40 miles offshore so that they couldn't be filmed. So you're only seeing a tiny, tiny amount of them. They did that on purpose. So when do I think that they will be unloaded? Next summer. And even then, that's when you'll start seeing some of the majority of the stuff coming in, but not really all of it. Like I said, a big portion of them are about 40 miles off, and they're backing up over there. They don't want it filmed. They don't want it talked about. So when do I see them starting to unload them? Well, they'll be doing some here and there between now and then, but next summer. And if it's food, you think it's going to be any good?
Of course not. Thank you, Charles. You know what? Raw food, that's a really, really good point. Before we go, I want to talk about this. Darn it, you went away. Hang on. What do you, the wall around the white structure? He thinks it's to stop people from riding over food shortages.
Didn't I just say that a little while ago?
Did you? I'm sorry. Between them and my brain.
Why is it there? FEAR, because of what's coming. There are more of us than there are of them. That's what I meant. There's more of us than them.
Right.
Is that going to stop anyone? You know, maybe the ones that can't get over them. Yeah, sure. But do you think people are really going to try to get over them? No. No.
No, why? So they can call us insurrectionists again and say it's worse than January 6th, which was worse than 9/11, which was worse than Pearl Harbor.
Inside another fence. So, I mean, no, they're not going to try that. People aren't going to try that. I think it's more of an intimidation factor.
Mm-hmm.
But do I think that they're purposefully doing it because they're afraid? Yeah, I do. Yeah, good point. Notice no one in the White House is suffering from any of this crap.
Right.
Yeah.
They have no problem putting a concrete wall up around that, but they won't finish that wall at the border.
Right. And, you know, there's no food shortage in the White House.
Of course.
And there's, you know, no issue with regard to what they get paid, because you know he's been taking a paycheck, unlike the prior president. So, you know, yeah.
Linnell, email me, honey, okay? Email me. I wonder if any of those cargo ships actually have cargo and not transportable missiles. Lauren, don't get my brain going in that direction.
Yeah, let's not go there 2 minutes before we close tonight. Or actually,
Stop.
no, let's not go there. Do I think there is a possibility that some of those are that? Sure. Sure. Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen the videos. I've seen what they look like, and they're all very impressive. But none of us can prove any of that. And is there a backup? Is there, you know, a ton of legitimate ships out there with cargo? Yeah. But let's push them 40 miles offshore so that people can't film it, because that made more sense for them. Anyway, it's 9 o'clock, 9:01. We need to get going. But guys, go over to my YouTube channel. Autumn, throw it up one more time. Go over to my YouTube channel. Everybody, sign up for the newsletter. $24. Believe me, you're gonna want to do it. Silver Eagles. That's what we're gonna be giving away. We'll be doing them every month, and for every, we'll have to talk to one of the mods here too about it. Your mods and my mods. But anyway, the way we set it up is we start off with one a month, but we're looking to kick it off in February. That's the goal. When we do, we're going to do January and February in the same month. So if you sign up, we're going to be doing 2 in February. But with that, that's for the first 100. As we get like 100 more added, another 100 added, we're going to be adding more and more every month. So go over to the channel, sign up. You won't regret it. Look at the 2 videos that are more recent. The silver and orange video. Watch them both, and it'll tell you how to sign up. So other than that, keep drinking coffee. And hold on to your hats, because something ugly lurks.
Something wicked that this way comes.
Yeah, that's the other way to say it. But something ugly lurks, and it's going to be nasty, guys. So hang in there. Talk to you all next week.
Elliot, right. Good point. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you.
Elliot, good to see you.
Yes, Elliot, good to see you. Welcome back, baby. Love you, miss you. Bye, guys.
Bye, Autumn.